Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that is often shrouded in mystery but is undergoing a massive transformation. Offshore banking. Forget the old spy movie cliches of secret accounts and hidden islands. We go in to explore what offshore banking really looks like in 2025 and how it is evolving right before our eyes. Is it still the domain of the super rich, or is it becoming a tool for everyday global citizens and digital nomads? Let's find out. First, let's bust a major myth. The primary reason for using offshore banks today isn't about hiding money. Thanks to international agreements like the Common Reporting Standard, or CRS, automatic information exchange between countries is the new norm. Over 100 countries are now sharing financial data, making it incredibly difficult to maintain secret, untaxed accounts. So, if it's not about secrecy, what's the appeal? In 2025, it's all about strategy, stability, and diversification. Think about it like this. You wouldn't put all your investments into one single stock, right? The same logic applies to your cash. Holding all your money in one country, in one currency, exposes you to that country's specific political and economic risks. What if there's sudden inflation, a banking crisis, or new capital controls that restrict you from moving your own money? Offshore banking is simply a way to geographically diversify your assets. By holding funds in a stable, well-regulated jurisdiction like Switzerland, Singapore, or even the UAE, you're building a financial firewall. It's a strategy for asset protection and peace of mind in an increasingly unpredictable world. Now, let's talk about one of the biggest drivers of change: technology. The rise of fintech and digital banking has completely revolutionized access to offshore services. Gone are the days when you had to fly halfway across the world and sit in a stuffy office to open an account. Today, you can often complete the entire process online, from your living room. Digital banks and neobanks are offering multi-currency accounts with competitive exchange rates and seamless international transfers. This democratization of finance means that offshore banking is no longer exclusively for millionaires. Entrepreneurs, freelancers, and digital nomads who earn and spend in multiple currencies are finding these services essential for managing their global finances efficiently. Let's get practical for a moment. What are the real-world benefits you can see in 2025? One major advantage is currency diversification. Imagine you're a US citizen, but you plan to retire in Europe. Holding some of your savings in euros in a European bank can protect you from unfavorable swings in the dollar-to-euro exchange rate. Another benefit is access to investment opportunities that might not be available in your home country. Some jurisdictions offer unique investment products or access to different international markets, allowing you to build a more robust and global portfolio. Plus, many top-tier offshore jurisdictions are known for their exceptional customer service and financial expertise, providing a level of service that can be hard to find at your local bank. But with this increased accessibility comes a greater need for due diligence. The landscape isn't uniform. Not all offshore jurisdictions are created equal. In 2025, the gold standard is regulation and reputation. You want to look for countries with strong political and economic stability, a robust legal framework that protects depositors, and a long history of financial prudence. We're talking about places that are compliant with international standards, not those on black. The focus has shifted from no tax to low tax, and, more importantly, smart tax jurisdictions that offer legitimate structures for international business and investment while remaining fully compliant. It's about efficiency, not evasion. So, who is the modern offshore banking client? It is the tech startup that has employees and customers all over the world and needs a central hub to manage cash flow in different currencies. It's the retiree who wants to protect their life savings from potential instability in their home country. It's the online business owner who wants to legally optimize their corporate structure. And yes, it's also the high net worth individual looking for sophisticated wealth management and estate planning services. The common thread is a global mindset and a proactive approach to financial planning. They understand that in a connected world, a connected financial strategy is just common sense. Another fascinating evolution is the integration of new asset classes. While traditional currencies are still the foundation, many forward-thinking offshore banks are now offering services for digital assets. This includes secure custody for cryptocurrencies and access to tokenized real-world assets. They recognize that modern wealth is not just about fiat currency. By offering regulated and insured solutions for these new forms of value, these institutions are positioning themselves at the forefront of financial innovation, catering to a new generation of investors who see the digital economy as the future. This blending of the old and the new is a defining feature of offshore banking in 2025. So, to wrap things up, the world of offshore banking has changed dramatically. The shadows and secrecy are being replaced by transparency, technology, and strategic diversification. It is becoming less about what you're hiding and more about How you're protecting and growing your wealth in a globalized economy. The key takeaway for 2025 is that this is no longer a fringe concept but a mainstream financial planning tool. The focus is firmly on compliance, stability, and leveraging global opportunities legally and efficiently. It's about building a resilient financial future, no matter where in the world you are. Of course, this is a complex area, and it's essential to consult with qualified legal and financial professionals before making any decisions. This is not financial advice, but hopefully, it's given you a clearer picture of this evolving landscape. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video insightful, please hit that like button, and consider subscribing for more deep dives into the world of global finance. Let me know your thoughts or questions in the comments below. I read every single one. Until next time, stay curious and stay informed.